Zionist?
I'm not anti-Semitic, but I am anti-Zionist.
So how do you
100%,
differentiate
me
between?
too. I'm totally anti-Zionist.
Amazing. So how do you differentiate between Jews and Zionists?
Jews are a religion. And I hear Zionist, I think racist.
University is a Latin word, university, a place to study, to learn. What happened to the college campuses, to universities in America since October 7? Here is an example of Berkeley, of Noa Tishby, who went to begin having discussion, a dialogue on campus, and see what she encountered and draw your own conclusions. Kindly subscribe to this channel so we continue growing this channel to bring a little bit of light, pushing away a lot of darkness.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, an article came out that talked about 9 student groups banning Zionists from participating in Berkeley campus, from speaking to their students. The administration said it's not a big deal and it's not discriminatory. We, of course, understand that Zionism is integral to Jewish identity and it's an ethnic discrimination. So I'm here on Berkeley campus to have a conversation and see, are Zionists excluded from Berkeley, or can we just hang out and talk to each other? See what happens. Hi. Good, how are you? I'm Noah. What's your name? It's a great name. Where's it from?
I'm from Jerusalem.
You're from Jerusalem. That's awesome. I'm from Tel Aviv. Are you Palestinian?
Yes, I'm
That's
Palestinian.
awesome. What do you think of this statement?
I don't think anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism.
Okay.
But when I see Zionism,
Yep.
I see anti-Palestinian.
Awesome. I love that you said it, because Zionism actually is not anti-Palestinian. And this is one of the mistakes
Then what is
that.
Zionism?
Okay, great question. Zionism it's a movement that was created like 1800s in order to. It was a progressive movement when Jews for like thousands of years were discriminated against and persecuted, and the Jews were like, we need
By the Egyptians
go
and by Hitler.
by a lot of people throughout history. The Jews decided to create a movement of liberation and self-determination in their
with the help of the
ancestral.
British.
Actually, against the British. When Israel was created, it was basically decolonized from Great Britain. So there was the beginning. They kind of like said, yeah, the Balfour Declaration. No, that's history. I'm sorry. I know it's not.
You should be sorry.
Why should I be sorry?
Because being a Zionist is inherently anti-Palestinian.
That is a very common mistake. But it
Why is that a
actually is a
I don't think
mistake.
that's a mistake.
There's nothing anti-Palestinian about being a Zionist.
I'm not anti-Semitic, but I am anti-Zionist.
So how do you
100%,
differentiate
me
between?
too. I'm totally anti-Zionist.
Amazing. So how do you differentiate between Jews and Zionists?
Jews are a religion. And I hear Zionist, I think racist.
Palestinians in Israel have the same exact rights as Jews in Israel, and more rights than a lot of other Arab countries in the region. See, and that's what happens. Like, with facts, nothing.
You really believe, don't look at them, don't look at your camera, look at me. You really believe that Palestinians and Israelis have the same rights in
How
Israel?
many votes for each citizen of Israel? How many votes? One vote, one voice, or
And
something
you think
else?
Palestinians can have a vote like that? Think about
I
it.
don't think that.
Look at that. Literally, listen to what you're saying. You think Palestinians and Israelis have the same rights. That is,
You think
honest to
Palestinians
God,
can't vote
the
in Israel?
Dumbest. You think they can vote freely? She just said Palestinians and Israelis have the same rights in Israel. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Thing I've ever heard come out of her mouth. I thought you were educated. You are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my entire life.
Luckily, I'm not afraid of you. Here's the question, though. What do we do? And they're just like, don't want to listen at all. There's no conversation. There's this. I feel super welcome here, by the way, at Berkeley, with people yelling around the thing. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Honestly, you shouldn't feel welcome if you're spreading this hate.
Exactly. That's I shouldn't feel welcome. You don't have all the facts. Please just be open to think of that. That is a possibility.
You're gonna stand here and be pro-Israeli.
Can we talk
with that,
again
with
about
that blood
who
on your
controls
hands?
Gaza?
With that blood on your.
I have
with
blood
that,
on my hands.
Yeah, you do.
I have blood on my hands.
Yeah, you do.
It's the blood of the thing, you know, that libel? It's that. Gives you good face, good skin, no wrinkles. Hi.
No one's perpetuating racism or racist tropes other than you.
Nobody's perpetuating racist tropes other than me. Why is that?
I'm not here to defend myself. Why are you doing it?
I
You're
just-
here
you
with the
said
banners
something.
and your little thing.
Yeah.
You should be defending your point. What is your point?
I don't know. You said that I'm perpetuating racist tropes, so I want to hear
Did you not
why.
hear your words?
I want to hear why.
Play it back, honey.
Tell me why.
You have the cameras right there.
Tell me why. Why did you think
I'm
I'm
not
doing
gonna
it?
work for you.
Okay. So you want to have a conversation or not?
I said
Yes.
Zona, which is dumb.
Zona is a
It's
whore.
Dipesh.
No, Zona is a
I
whore.
said,
Did you
don't
call
act
me
Dipesh.
Zona? Did you call me Zona? You just called me a whore. Feel so welcome here at Berkeley. Hey!
No more
Excuse me, excuse me.
No more killing. No more killing. No more killing. No more killing. You are all anti-Palestinian.
No. Y'all are fascists. You got turned into Nazis by the Nazis.
Did you know that only 31% of Israelis actually define themselves as of Eastern European descent, and all the rest are actually Middle Eastern descent. So you're talking about the indigenousness of Israel. Do you understand that when you're saying Jews are white? Have you been to Israel?
You people don't have respect.
It's not you people. Don't discriminate. I'm a person. My name is Noah. It's not you people. Okay. Wait a second. Have you been to Israel?
No,
okay, great, awesome. So when you go to Israel, I get it. Do you believe? But do you believe that the Jews have a right for self-determination as a state, in a state?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. So you do believe that Israel has a right to exist?
Of course.
Great. Then you are a Zionist. Welcome. Sorry. Don't be angry. It's true. Okay, so there's a group there that's shouting "Viva, Viva Palestina." We're going to walk up to them and try to have a conversation. Let's see what happens. Let's come. Hello.
Viva, Viva Palestina! Viva, Viva Palestina!
That's awesome. Would you like to have a conversation?
Not at all. Viva Palestina! Viva, Viva Palestina!
I would love to talk to you. Would you like to have a conversation about this?
Viva, Viva Palestina! Viva, Viva Palestina!
Can we please talk? No, it's not even not talking. No looking in the eye. No eye contact. I would love to have a conversation with you. Would you please have a conversation with me?
Viva, Viva Palestina! Viva, Viva Palestina!
Can I please have a conversation with you? I would like to have a conversation about political differences. First of all, I think it's important that we acknowledge that Jewish students on campus feel uncomfortable. They feel unwelcome. They don't feel great. They don't feel as great as they're trying to tell us that they do. They're extremely grateful to have me here, and I'm extremely grateful to be able to be here. I had some interesting exchanges, and then also some exchanges that didn't happen, which is, I'm like, okay, great. But all in all, it was an incredible day.
So this is a taste of what's going on campus. It's truly, when you listen to these individuals that are there, their knowledge and understanding and appreciation of the Middle East of Israel is almost zero to none. It's shameful that they're just so clueless. They're just there to be there. And yet when you confront them with just basic questions, no answers. But this is what we're dealing with nowadays. We're dealing with a lot of ignorance. If people would only put their minds a little more academia and study the history of Israel, study the history of the land of the nation, study the history of the Palestinians, where they came from, who are they? Who are they really? Are they Jordanians? Are they Arabs? Are they Palestinians? Who are the Palestinians? These are basic questions. Once you delve in a little bit, and you scratch the veneer of all the fake news that you have been faced with and all the misinformation, and you become a truth seeker, then the truth will open up your eyes. God bless you. God loves you.